Thanks, Morgan. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to give you the playlist first, and because it may take you a second to find it. And so if you go onto my Spotify and you scroll, we've been pulling up some playlists from 2019. This one is an Urban Flow live stream, and the date is 9/22. So that's all in the title, 9/22, and the first song is called Waves Extended. So you're welcome to hit play on that when you're ready. You can get your volume set, please. I'm just going to check and make sure that the mic volume is coming through. All right, all looks well. And you're welcome to start lying down on your back today. I'll give you guys a minute or two since we're just coming on live. We're very fortunate here. It's another beautiful day in Los Angeles, and so we're sending that out, and also I continue to take down the boards that were in front of the studio, and so I'm getting a lot of light, and it's actually really nice to see. You know, we're on a fairly busy street here in the middle of the city, and it's actually nice to see the cars driving by and the people walking by. We haven't seen that in a little while. So okay, once you lie down, release the muscles in your body best you can. And really that is just a surrender, if you will, to the ground and connecting to you. And yet if you notice that there is a certain part of your body that is really holding on to some tension, you know, if you have a knot, sometimes people have a knot underneath the shoulder blade or in your neck, a crick in your neck. You woke up and, you know, slept on your pillow maybe a weird way and can't necessarily turn your head all the way in one direction. If there's something like that in your body, I encourage you to take your mind and put it into that part of your body and soften it with your mind. Feel the exhale, release, let go, ungrip, if you will. And please make this inhale longer than your last inhale. And bring your legs together as you exhale. And breathe in, take both arms over your head. Full body stretch. You might hook your thumbs and feel your wrists pull up and away from your shoulders and drawn down through your upper back. And keep the stretch in the upper body as you bend your legs. Step your right foot onto the mat. Step your left foot onto the mat. And we're still waking up through the breath. Start to deepen the inhale. And find yourself deep in the exhale. Cross your right ankle to your left thigh. And notice how your low back goes flat. And do your best to keep your low back flat. Bring your right arm forward in between your legs and interlace the fingers onto your hamstring or onto your shin. If you go for the hold on the shin and your shoulders and head won't come back down, or if your bum really starts to lift off the mat, take your hands onto the hamstring. And feel the sensation into your outer right hip, your piriformis, which is tethered back into your sacrum. Sacrum is a triangular bone area at the base of your spine. You can hear Stacy leaving the studio. She's got these buckles on her shoes. And as always, we're always trying to get our daily practice in. The more you can set up a routine, the better. You land in the consistency, and so you're not necessarily making that choice or decision. I find that to be the most challenging part. When we think we're making the choice or, you know, trying to figure something out. You soften your grip, bring your right foot back down onto the mat, and both feet flat to the mat. Take your arms back over your head, upper body stretch. Keep the upper body stretch. Left ankle to your right thigh, figure 4. Feel how your low back is flat. And then bring your left arm through your legs. Interlace the fingers around your right shin or on the back of the leg to the hamstring. And then just like that, you already know through your awareness and whether you should be hands on shin or hands on hamstring. And light flexion to your left ankle. Feel the outer hip tethered back into the sacrum. And sensations, we're breathing with them all day. Even when we're not on the mat, sensations arise. Ooh, feel something in my belly. Take a breath with it. Right? Ooh, feeling that fluttering in my heart and maybe a bit of anxiety that is rising. Breathe with it. Always breathe with it. And observe the sensation, and shortly thereafter it will probably pass. And so we give it the attention. And in some ways, and we're meeting the conflict, and then taking us into a lighter side, a more non-attached, peaceful place, and where you can set into some feelings of compassion, understanding. There's a little bit more room and to move around in that space versus when we think we know where we're going. And go ahead and soften your grip and bring your right foot in, followed by your left foot back down onto the ground. Arms back over your head, upper body stretch. And feel your feet, set them so that they're hip width distance apart. And then bring your arms down by your sides, palms flat into the ground. We're going to start with a few glute bridges. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, weight is into your shoulder girdle. Roll your hips up towards the ceiling. Stay here. Take a breath in. And stay here, hips a little higher as you breathe out. And feel your bum squeeze, and then inhale, soften the bum back down to its release. And exhale, roll the hips back up. Feel the weight transfer into your shoulders as the rest of your spine lifts off the ground. Stay for your inhale and stay for your exhale. And one more inhale, tap the hips down to the ground, release the glutes. And then exhale, go ahead and roll your hips back up. And feel the activation in your hamstrings and in your bum for 3, 2, and 1. Softly bring the hips back down. Okay, let them land. Feel your belly flex. Take your 10 fingertips and place them into your belly. Okay, firm your belly. And so your fingertips can't set in deep to your belly when it's firm. If you soften the belly, then you're going to feel those fingertips and set into the belly. So firm the belly, fingertips. There you go. That's an active toned core. Bring your knees into your chest, forehead to your knees, and then squeeze. Okay, we're going to take it from here. Inhale, kick your legs out straight. Reach your arms back over your head. We did this yesterday. And then exhale, both knees in, hands to your shins. Okay, repetition. Inhale, kick out, reach back. Exhale, knees in, hands to your shins. Inhale, kick out, reach back. Exhale, in, hands to shins. 2 more, feel it. Kick out, reach back. Exhale, hands to shins. 1 more, kick out, reach back. And exhale, hands to shins. Bring your head back down, take an inhale. And happy baby, grab the feet, ankles, or shins. Seal your lips and base everything on the consistency of your breath and begin to rock it out side to side. Might feel good to do figure 8s on your sacrum. If you're really balled up and tight through your outer hips, and let that space expand. Physically, of course, your body, but then also whatever is attached into that part of your body through your mind. Wonderful. Come back to center. Bring your knees together. Hands behind your knees. Kick your feet up and use that momentum and to rock up to your bum. And turn around, pivot, and come on to all fours, hands and knees, tabletop. Right? Rather than the big sways of the hips or wagging the tail, we're going to make intentional circles with your pelvis and going counterclockwise first. Do 5. 5 counterclockwise. and then switch and go clockwise in circles with your pelvis. 2. And breathing 3. 2 more. Wonderful. Bring your knees all the way together. Sit back onto your heels, hands on your thighs. And gaze out in front. Let's take a moment to ground. Close the eyes. And feel the tops of your shoulders heavy. You're relaxing the hands on your thighs. And feeling the space across your chest. Remember, when we feel it, and we take a breath with it. On the mat, off the mat. It's great training. You practice in mindfulness. And so we don't take ourselves out into the future. And we don't find ourselves attaching and living, right, based upon the stories of the past. And broaden the chest a little bit more. Sit tall. Inhale, open the eyes, look out in front of you. And exhale, come forward onto your hands, onto your knees. Curl your 10 toes under on your next breath and exhale. And draw the knees, hips up, downward facing dog. And look back in between your feet. You can maintain a micro bend to your knees. And we stretch and lift the lower half of the bum up towards the ceiling. And if you guys did the practice yesterday, I hope you enjoyed the flow detox. It was the first time we've recorded that type of class, and be it about transition and building in the energy of the flow, and then realizing in the sides of the spectrum, the extreme, one end to the other, and so that we could explore balance. And so noticing how you feel and coming back to your mat today, 24 hours later. And check it all out. Check it all in through your breath with your lips sealed. Let's take 3 more breaths in your downward facing dog. And waking up the back, inhale, come forward into a high plank. And if your shoulders go beyond your wrists, adjust your feet back. And then work your legs and to connect to your belly. And you can put your knees down onto the ground, or as you exhale, bend your arms and lower your chest all the way down onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, roll your heart up, baby cobra. You might feel your low spine from yesterday. Exhale, lower your chest down. Gee, that would be wonderful. Inhale to extend if you can feel your practice from yesterday. And exhale, lower your chest back down. One more time. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, lower your chest back down. Okay, look down, belly in, push up, tabletop. All fours, feel your arms, bring your knees all the way together. Take your gaze forward. You can keep your left knee rooting down. Fire hydrant, lift your right knee. So it's a lateral lift. Okay, notice if you're transferring weight into your right palm, draw square, even weight through both hands. Flex your right ankle, lift the inner right knee a little bit higher, and you should feel your glute engage. Woo! And feel that muscle piriformis. You got to keep breathing. Kick your right leg straight back, look down to the ground. Flex your right ankle, put the weight into your right hand. Reach your left arm forward, take an inhale. And stay here, gaze softens on one spot as you exhale. One more breath in, soften the jaw. And exhale, come back to all fours, hands and knees. Knees together, and take a breath into your body, gaze forward. And right knee stays, draw your left knee up, laterally lift. If you're transferring all the weight into that left hand, keep the weight in your right hand, arms straight. You lift the inner left knee higher. Feel the outer hip. Feel the glute engage. You got it. Breathe through it. Talk about waking up to some sensation, right? Okay, but then you're going to watch it change. Kick your left leg straight back behind you. Look down to the mat. Left hand stays. Reach your right arm forward. Stretch out. Breathe in. And stay with your steady gaze as you breathe out. Everybody take another breath in. Exhale, come back to all fours, hands and knees. Great job. Tuck your toes, feel your low back, lift your tail, and come into your downward facing dog. So keep the tail up, even bend the knees if you need to. If you feel that tailbone drop down and your low back is rounding because you're trying to straighten your legs, put that bend back into your knees. Tailbone up, that's the priority. And 3 breaths and spread your fingertips and keep feeling the awakening through your upper back. Hopefully you're starting to feel a bit of the heat. And with your lips sealed, breathing in through your nose, deep in the constriction of the muscles around your throat. And together, inhale, come forward to high plank. Exhale, cross your right ankle behind your left ankle and squeeze the ankles together. Inhale, bring your right toes back to the mat. Exhale, cross your left ankle behind your right ankle and squeeze them together. Let's do it again. Left toes back to the mat. Exhale, right ankle to left ankle, squeeze. Right foot back to the mat. Left ankle behind your right. There is a notch and squeeze. One more round. Left foot inside. Right ankle behind your left, squeeze. Right foot back inside. And left ankle behind your right and squeeze. Left foot back inside. Lift your tail. Exhale, downward facing dog. And you should feel some life and light in through your arms. And claw the mat through your fingers. Take your down dog a little bit deeper through your chest. Ooh, feel those arms. Inhale, lift your heels. You got it. Exhale, we're moving forward. Step to the top of your mat. Big toes together. Could have a slight bend to your knees. Interlace the fingers on the back half of your head. Feel the arms, feel the hands. You stay deep in your breath, patient, and remember patience and the willingness to be where you are. When you know you're practicing patience, and you will certainly see the expansion, the extension, the slowing down of the exhalation. Right? You won't be all in a rush and to move on to your next breath cycle. You're like, let's see how long. And you can exhale 4. And receive the instruction. Have a great flow, everybody. Bring your hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up. Inhale, rise. Engage the belly as you reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center, elbows by your ribs. Inhale, arms back up. Feel the shoulders. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Listen. Inhale, lift halfway. And as you exhale, fold. Bend your legs, humble chair pose. So my forehead is towards my knees. Weight back into the heels. Reach your arms back by your sides. And then take them up towards the sky. And so I'm bowing ourselves into our thighs. And maintaining the action, connection, weight into the feet. Less to little, no grip in the toes. Spread out through your fingertips and breathe through your nose. And scoop the belly, sweep the arms through. Inhale, rise and come up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. You might be a little rush out of your head. Inhale, arms up. And we drop into the body. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the palm, straight legs, step back into a high plank. High push-up, fingertips spread. Inhale. Exhale, lift your tail, downward facing dog. And breathe in through your nose, set your feet hip width. And as you exhale, inner thighs draw up, tailbone to the sky. And wrap your armpits in towards your chest. Feel the broadness through your upper back. And feel it really good into your breath to move your body, big toes together. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, take a walk, 2 steps to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach, feel the belly engage. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Use your legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Right on. Bend your legs, sit your bum back and down. And reach your arms back by your sides. Wrists lifting higher as you open the chest. And feel the shoulders, forehead working towards your knees. Weight into your heels. Let's go. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way through. Stand up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Notice the little head rush, yeah? Inhale, circle the arms, reach. And exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the palms, straight legs, step back into your high plank. And set your palms. And so you want to feel less gripping, less clenching. Any more suppleness in the flow of the breath, nice and easy. Inhale. And exhale, lift your tail, downward facing dog. You now know you're connecting to your legs and bigger muscles in your core. Right? If you need a little bit more breath to move deeper into the body, take it there. Go there on the inhale. Right? No holding back. Big toes together, lift your heels up. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. All day, inhale, rise. Stand and reach, belly in. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Great expression. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Use your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your legs, weight into your heels, humble chair. Take your arms back by your sides. And feel the weight transfer into your heels. Keep those legs bent as you lift your wrist a little bit higher. Excellent. Keep breathing. Sweep the arms through. Inhale, rise, stand up, little head rush. Exhale, hands to your heart. Feel your base. Inhale, circle the arms up, nice and easy. Exhale, dive. Now you got breath moving your body. Beauty. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms, straight legs, step back, high plank. And feel it draw through your legs, inner thighs to your upper back. Inhale. And lift your tail. Exhale, downward facing dog. Definitely not an easy pose, that is downward facing dog. Feel it from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. And if you're really tight in your back body, you maintain a little bend to your knees. And keep your left foot heavy. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. And right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Right knee to your nose. Hold here, arms straight. Tap your right knee to the mat. And exhale, lift it up. 10. Tap, lift. 9. Tap, lift. 8. Tap, lift. 7. Tap, lift. 6. Tap, lift. 5. You got it. 4. Ooh, feel the upper back. 3. 2. Good sweat. 1. Kick back. Inhale. Exhale. Step your right foot all the way through. Reach your arms up. Crescent warrior. And exhale. Sweep your arms by your side. Stretch your chest out over your right knee. Strong through your left leg. Kick through the heel. Inhale. Reach your arms back up. Exhale. Warrior 2 with the hands behind your head. Adjust your left foot if you need to. Keep your chest lifting proud. Okay, might be feeling your biceps in from yesterday's class or the day before. You press the head into the hands, draw your knees away from each other. And you got enough balance here. Close your eyes, breathe into the hips, perhaps even lunge a little bit deeper. And so the hands behind the head are intentionally opening up the chest. Open the eyes, arms out into a T, right palm faces up, and reverse your warrior 2. And exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Lift your back heel, soften your knee down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, slide your gaze forward, hips heavy. And then exhale, draw your hips back, straighten your right leg, keep your head up. Hey, I know the tendency is to round the spine. Boom. Keep the head up. Hey, more active in lengthening from your right heel into the back of your neck. And breathe in, come forward, back to your lunge, tuck your back toes, lift your left knee, step back into a plank pose, and creating more space in your hips. When you can transition through plank, excellent, breathe in, lift your tail, exhale, downward facing dog. right? There's that much less distance in between your torso and the ground. And when you transition from plank and versus transitioning from down dog, keep your right foot where it is. And breathe in, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. It's easy. Knee to your nose. Stay here. Shoulders over your wrist. Tap your knee to the mat. And lift it up. 10. Tap it down. Lift it up. 9. Tap. 8. Tap. 7. Tap. 6. Tap. 5. Tap. 4. Tap. 3. Tap. 2. Good. Heat. Tap. 1. Inhale, kick back. Big step. Exhale, left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms up. Exhale, arms by your sides. And lunge, chest over your left knee. And feel your right leg straight. Connect through the heel. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, easy warrior 2, hands behind your head. And press your head into your hands, elbows wide. And feel the lunge legs of warrior 2. We can take all the weight out of the toes, even lift the tips of the toes a bit. You might feel it more in through your hip creases, your hip flexors. Feel the head into the hands as you push the head. You'll feel more space in your chest. And relax your jaw. Open your arms to the T. Left palm up. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. And plant pivot. Soften your right knee down. Untuck your toes. We lift the chin. Slide the gaze forward. Inhale. And then draw the hips back. Straighten your left leg. Keep the head up. And perhaps you get the leg straight, and perhaps there is a little bend to the knee. Either way, keep the ankle tight. Ooh, feel a little bit more in the hamstring, right? It's that little. It's a minute, a very tiny movement of drawing the toes back to the knee and a totally different sensation through your body. Okay, work deep into your core. Come back to lunge. Tuck your back toes. Lift the knee. Set the hand. Step back. High plank. See? From plank, inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Elbows to your ribs. Tops of the feet, strong legs. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, scoop the belly. Use the inner thighs, downward facing dog. Check out how light these feet are. And with your legs straight, hover your right foot. And then switch, hover your left foot. And feel how light, and we've got you pretty deeply connected to your core. And set both feet down onto the ground. And drag the weight into the heels as you lift through the tail. Feel the sensation. Take an inhale. Wonderful. Big toes together. Heels up. And draw your belly in. Exhale. Step. Step to the top of the mat like you're floating. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Fold. Bend your legs. Weight into the heels. Humble Utkatasana. Reach your arms back by your sides and up. And gazes down your ankles. And look at your toe tips lift. Yes, feel your shoulder blades squeeze. Sweep the arms through. Inhale, rise, little head rush. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. And we flow. Exhale, dive, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale your left foot back into a lunge. Pivot your back heel down. Draw your gaze forward. So this looks like we're going to go up to warrior 1, yeah? But what we're going to do is just crawl the hands back. Bend your left leg. Your left heel lifts and your right leg is straight. And so your left heel is up into your left glute. And now crawl your hands forward any amount. Should feel that hamstring. And if you're rocking off to the right side of your heel, bring it back to the inside of your right heel. That left foot underneath you might be burning a little bit. Playing in the hips, walk your hands back, draw your belly in, push off, come forward, and pivot your back heel high. Right on, like a 3-point stance. Look to the top of your mat, sweep your right arm forward, and then roll the shoulder back and open the chest. Okay, it's a good functional twist right there. Bringing the arm forward and then rolling the shoulder back, and then feel the space in the twist. Soften your back knee down. Keep the toes tucked. Push off the ground and rise up into your T-twist. And so I can start to look back inside my right arm, and my right hand can come back onto my left heel. Ooh, left arm goes up. Keep the gaze down and use your front foot for balance. Promise you, first time, I'm actually touching my hand to my heel. It's never happened before. First time, right now. Breathe into it. Belly in, bring your arms back to the T. You want to lift the heart first, and then windmill your hands down to the ground. Lift your left knee, feel your thigh engage. Take an inhale, and exhale, straighten your front leg, belly in, and you can dive forehead into your knee, little modified pyramid. Take a deeper breath into your back, keep your lips sealed. And as you exhale, left knee behind your right knee, tap it. Inhale, step back. Exhale, knee to knee tap. One more, step back. Exhale, knee to knee tap. Good, step back, set your hands, step back into a high plank, feel your right leg. Keep your right toes down, cross your left ankle behind your right ankle. Every exhale here, squeeze the ankles. Draw the belly, press through your palms, lifting out of your shoulders, you got it. Keep those legs crossed. Pivot to the right heel, inside like a warrior two. The ankles are still crossed, and our right arm reaches all the way up over our head. And connect to your breath in through your nose and out. Reach your right arm up. Nice, functioning through the shoulders, gaze and right hand down, pivot on your right toe, step your left foot back inside, and then lift your hips, downward facing dog. And breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Yes, everyone, good way to go. Breath to flow, lift your heels, bend your knees, exhale, step to the top. Inhale to lift halfway. And exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. And feel your front leg. Nice. Turn your back heel down. Okay, feels like you're coming through warrior one. Slide your gaze forward. And then walk your hips back. Let your right heel lift. And your left leg go straight. You feel that set. And then crawl your hands forward any amount. And still lifting the heart, right? You got this funky asymmetrical shape through your hips. It's like you're in a winged dragon, your right knee pointing out 90 degrees, your left leg straight forward. And so make sure your heart is up. The last thing you want is turning everything down and then torquing in through the spine. So keep the heart up. Ooh, feel that right foot. She might be burning a little bit. Walk your hands in. Use your belly. Push off your right foot. Crawl your hands forward and back heel high. Little 3-point stance. Right hand down. And then left arm comes forward. Reach up. Roll the shoulder back. It feels so good to get your right leg and to do its work. And connecting you to your belly. Connecting you to your back. And softly bring your right knee down. Keep reaching up. Use the back and rise into the T-twist. And feel your front heel, shoulders away from your ears. Okay, look back inside your left arm. And the left hand comes back down onto the right heel. Okay, we got it. Front foot grounding as your right arm goes up. And breathe into your right side body. And lift out of your core, come back into the T-twist, and take a breath. Hands down to the ground. Nice job. Lift your right knee, kick your left leg back, and come into your high plank. And right ankle crosses behind your left ankle. Squeeze them together. Feel your legs turn on. And strong core, strong back. Excellent. Pivot to the inside of your left heel. Right hand down, ankles still crossed, and sweep your left arm all the way up and over. And through your breath, you can make it all look easy, quite buoyant, and like you're floating, even though you're feeling and building that heat inside. Nice soft expression on your face. Wonderful. Bring your gaze and left hand down, pivot onto your left toes, and step your right foot back inside. Check it out. Rock the weight back into the balls of the feet, and then come forward into the tips of the toes. Squeeze the low belly. Okay, roll it back into the balls of the feet. Come forward, exhale, squeeze the low belly. Again, back into the balls of the feet. Come forward, squeeze the low belly. And 2 more, rock it back. And come forward, turn it in. 1 more, rock it back. And come forward, turn it in. Lift your hips, downward facing dog, and step your left foot all the way through. Straighten your front leg out, little modified pyramid. Back heel high, belly drawn. And then forehead sliding down the leg towards the knee, past the knee towards the shin, past the shin towards the ankle. And you got it. Take a breath in. Exhale, come forward, right knee behind your left knee. Inhale, step back nice and light, and exhale, float knee to knee. And step back and float knee to knee. Good. Step back, hands flat, step back into your high plank, lower chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, dragging upward facing dog. Exhale, scoop the belly in and press back into your downward facing dog. And so notice it's not about force and flow, right? And going harder and going faster sometimes, and you get the deepest expressions. And remember, when you're advancing your practice, you're slowing it down because you are lengthening your breaths. Nice and smooth. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, heels up. Bend your knees, exhale, step, step, hands behind, or hands in front of your toes, feet hip width apart. Rock the weight into your heels, slide your right hand under your right foot, and slide your left hand under your left foot. And turn the chin into your chest and compress the muscles in your throat. And so this is going to create a massage and for your thyroid gland, at which controls your metabolism. Squeeze it. I can't really talk normal if I squeeze it. And then hold the squeeze, chin to the chest, throat closed, and breathe in through your nose and out. And just the chin, bring it away from the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, slide your hands out. Fingertips down onto the ground. Bend your knees so your chest is forward, back is flat. Take your left leg, step it out to the right as far as you can. And then bring your left leg back in, set, and swing your right leg behind. Step it out to the left. And bring your right leg bent. And then left leg behind, tap the toes. And bring it back. Right leg behind, tap the toes. And bring it back. Little to less grimace on your face. Left foot behind, touch. And bring it back. Right leg behind, touch. Bring it back. 2 more each side. All right, you'll feel it. If your outer hips are used to overworking in your practice, you'll feel that tightness. Good. Right foot back inside. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Belly in as you rise. Inhale, reach up. Little head rush. Exhale, left arm under your right arm. And bind your arms. Eagle arms. Chest up. Slide your elbows down. Put all the weight into your right foot. Inhale, lift your left knee. And draw with your belly. Kick your left leg back. And chest forward in toppling tree with your eagle arms. Feel your standing leg connect to your upper back. Bring your left knee through. Eagle wrap, left leg over your right leg. Stay up on the perch and then bend into your standing leg. Lifting your chest, breathe across your back and your shoulders. Nice. As you unravel your arms, inhale, reach them up, stand up, lift your left knee. And as you exhale, kick back, bring your hands to the mat, step into your lunge. Set your left hand like a 3-point stance, and then reach your right arm forward and roll the shoulder back as you come into your twist. Wonderful. Stretch through your top wrist. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Replace and step your right foot back to the outer edge. And replace, step your left foot onto the center of your mat in front of your right hip. Okay, flex all ankles and reach your left arm up. And so we're kicking through the right heel, firming to the outer edge of your right foot. And keep the head up so you're not dumping the weight into this bottom shoulder. On your exhale, bring your gaze and left hand down. Pivot onto your right toes. Okay, see this left foot? It's in the middle of your mat. Going to put the weight over into your left hand and then kick your left leg to the right. So you're on the outer edge. Pivot your right heel down, and then you're just opening up across the chest. Let your right arm go back, 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 back. And bring your gaze and right hand back down. And pivot your back heel high. Slide your left leg back. Kick, look up. And bend your arms, chaturanga, left foot down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, scoop the belly. Great job, downward facing dog. Really drawing you out in these movements today. I normally rush you guys a little bit more through your breath, but feel the space. You're adding on a little bit more space into your flow practice. Big toes together, still sweating. Lift your heels and exhale. Take 2 steps to the top of your mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Belly in, rise. Reach your arms up. Ooh, little head rush. Exhale, right arm under your left arm. And you're like, how'd you get a head rush today? How'd you get high in your mind? Oh, I transitioned in yoga from my head below my heart into above. Chest proud, elbows slide down. Weight into your left heel, lift your right knee up. Scoop the belly, kick back, toppling tree, and bring your chest forward. It's the best high, right? You'll feel it. The endorphins, the dopamine, you'll feel it. And the beauty is that the high resides and continues and to expand space into the rest of the day. Colors will be more vivid and the air will be more crisp on your skin. Bring your right knee through, lift it up in front of you. Eagle wrap, right leg over your left leg. And so I'm always excited to see, how I feel moving with the practice and throughout the rest of the day. Right? Those of you practicing in the evening, sit down a little bit deeper. Right, you're going to take a lot of your practice into your sleep. All good. Sleep is very important. Make sure you're all focusing on giving yourself enough rest. Inhale, rise. Circle the arms up. Lift your right knee. And exhale, kick back. Bring your hands down into a lunge. And 3-point stance with your right hand. And sweep your left arm forward. Roll the shoulder down. And open across the chest. Nice. Bring your gaze and left hand down. Replace your left foot. Step back into the outer edge of your left foot. Step your right foot up to the middle of your mat. And so our ankles are flexed. Kick through that left heel and then circle your right arm up and over. Feel that little lift to your heart. And we're really strong. I've seen you all get stronger in your upper backs. You reach your right arm up, gaze and right hand down, pivot on your back toes, heel high. This right foot is funky in the middle of your mat. So weight over into your right hand, lift the foot, kick it out to the left, land on the outer edge. Pivot your back heel down, and then open the gate. Left arm comes up and back. And gaze and left hand down, pivot your back heel high, drag your right knee in, kick it back, lift your chin, bend your arms, chaturanga, right foot down. We are dragging, inhale, up dog. Whoo, scoop the belly and exhale. That was pretty deep, downward facing dog. It was deep, man. And breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. And willingness to exist, patience, and we've been practicing it all week. And let's walk the hands and feet to the middle of the mat. Feet hip width apart, and little bend to your knees. Arms reach back, so it's kind of like that humble Utkatasana, but then bring your arms behind your legs, reach through, and grab the front of your shins. And shoulders up just enough away from your ears. And then you can gently turn your chin side to side. Right? You should not be trying to look at the screen at this point. In the forward fold. Ooh, keep the hands on the shins. And you might straighten your legs a little bit more. As you exhale, belly in, slide the hands out. And bring them back in front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, lift the heels, roll the weight in towards the toes and bend your legs. And you're going to sit in a broad base, so knees apart. Right. Double toe stand. Engage the upper back. Float your arms forward. Spread your fingertips, open palms facing the ground. And if you got knee stuff, might not be so reasonable. So listen to your body. You can always keep your hands on the ground. If you want a little bit more, turn your palms to face and reach your wrist up towards the sky. We will take this into Malasana. Bring your arms forward. Reach forward as you set the heels down. Right? If the heels don't land like mine, then weight into your fingers. Take an inhale. Exhale, hop the feet out wider, and then the heels will settle. Elbows to your inner thighs, palms to your heart center in prayer. You might move your hips a little bit to the right and to the left, and then back to center. You sit a little bit deeper, and then to the right and to the left, back to center, sit a little bit deeper. One more time, to the right, ooh, to the left, and sit to your deepest edge. Palms together, and breathe in through your nose, and breathe out through your nose. And there is a lot of flexion going on here. Breathe through it. Fingertips to the ground, scoop the belly in, press through your heels, lift really slowly, inch by inch. Gaze is down, not looking at the screen, please, and your legs go straight. Turn your heels out, and exhale, sigh, let your body take a bow. Feel any sensation through your middle back and above. And gaze and hands crawl forward to the top of the mat. And straight legs, step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. High plank, gaze slides forward, inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Keep your left foot where it is. Bring your right knee into your chest. Step your right foot all the way through. And so I want you to try to take up the full length of your yoga mat. Here. So left toes sliding back, and then right toes to the top of the mat. Lunge. Lift your back heel higher. Okay, as you're doing this, scissor the inner thighs so your outer left hip stays up. Your inner right thigh is drawing back towards your hip crease. Slide your gaze forward, pivot your back heel down like a warrior two leg. Okay, right hand is outside your right foot. Okay, let that be your kickstand, and then reach your left arm, circle it all the way over, and you find yourself in an extended side angle breathing. And keep the heart up, keep the head up, neck is on the line from the base of your spine. And support your knees, use your belly, gaze and left hand down, and pivot your back heel high. Got it? Soften your left knee down. And take an inhale, untuck your toes. And as you exhale, slide your right heel forward, slide your left toes back, and make your way towards the splits. Gaze down, feel the sensation. Most people are going to feel the sensation. I'd say 1 out of 50 are sliding into the splits and don't really feel it. Maybe 1 out of 100 in a yoga class, that is. Draw with your belly, start to slide your right foot back. And then bring your right foot all the way behind. Come on to all fours. And feel that right side. Set up your hands into your tabletop. And take a breath in, yeah? Okay, a little sway, tailbone side to side. Low back is talking to us. Okay, we've been moving in the energy and breath in relationship to the sacrum all day. Set your hands and step back into your high plank. And so we're already long in the plank, connected through the belly. Exhale, lift your tailbone high, downward facing dog. Right foot stays. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Slide those toes to the top of the mat. Okay, we're going to work to take up the full length. And so back heel is high. Okay, right toes can slide back. As your hips come forward, left knee on top of the heel. Yes, use your arms, upper back strength, support with your core. The length in the stance, and breathe in, lift your chin. Exhale, pivot your back heel down. Left hand is outside your left foot, and then sweep your right arm back. Reach up, roll the shoulder down, you got it. And then reach all the way over. An extended side angle. Keep your heart up, keep your head up. If you can repeat that into your mind, keep your heart up, keep your head up. Right? You'll feel something other than in the attachment to the mind and through the breath in the body, and giving you that endurance and to stay patient and to be where you are. Express yourself right here. So good. Bring your gaze and right hand down. Pivot on your back toes and softly bring your right knee down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, chin up. And exhale, let's split. Right knee back. Left heel forward. Slide it out. Use your arms, draw with your upper back to support. Draw your belly, inhale. And exhale, start to slide your left heel back. And bring your left foot behind. Come on to all fours. And you're in tabletop. Okay, so you can either, one of two, child's pose is right here for you. Spread your knees. If you'd rather invert in a headstand, come down onto your forearms, interlace your fingers, and open the palms of your hands. Crawl the back half of your head into your hands. The elbows just as wide or a little wider than your shoulders. Tuck your toes. And then I'm pressing and tiptoeing the hips over the shoulders. Draw with the low belly and breathe. And to bring one leg up. And then draw the other leg up. We'll work on getting both legs up at the same time. Little to no weight in your neck. And the structure in your back. Your forearms connecting to the ground. Lots of surface, and so that you don't tip over. Remember, the only option of coming out of this is bringing your feet and softly back to the mat, which means when your feet touch the ground, draw your belly in, and so that you don't end up coming down like a ton of bricks. Whichever leg you took up first, start to bring that leg down slowly. And draw the belly as you exhale, touch the toes, and then bring the opposite knee down. Lift the head out of the hands. Everybody from child's pose, come back up and sit onto your shins. Place the back of the hands on the tops of your thighs. And let your shoulders settle back, sweating. Yes? Feeling that fit foundation. Breath awareness, and that will be with you vividly here in waves of your flow that will support you until we meet on the mat again tomorrow. Every day, daily practice. Right? Post about it. You'll see Kimberly's doing it. Elizabeth's doing it, right? We didn't put out this yoga challenge at the studio. They just decided daily practice is the way to go right now. And so share it. Trust the daily practice. If you'd like some water, please take a sip. And then go ahead and lie down onto your backs, please, like we started. Coming into your Shavasana, legs long. If you absolutely desire a little twist, I'd say the body is pretty open to lie down and rest, but if you need a little twist, go ahead and take it. Thank you all for sharing the energy, your breath, your flow from all over the world. Right? Let's continue to celebrate life in practice and flow and process. Right? We can always meet ourselves where we are. We adapt in through the ability and to nurture ourselves and with kindness and compassion, and then share that with each other. If you're hard on yourself, you're going to be hard on other people. So break it all down, and through yourself, let go of the external influence. Let this be a reminder. Let your breath be your teacher. Right? And I look forward to sharing the practice with you all tomorrow. Take your time here. Drink lots of water. and get plenty of rest. Beautiful rest of the day, everyone. Namaste.